Hello to everyone. I hope you all are having a pleasant day. My name is Debbie and I create videos about all types of abuse. There are so many people currently who are being abused. Help is always needed. However, there are many abuse victims who are survivors of abuse and are healing and in recovery. It is so important to provide support, knowledge, and help to abuse victims. It is possible to reduce the number of abuse victims with consistent knowledge, consistent focus, consistent support, and help. In June of this year, 2024, Matthew Edmondson, a 49-year-old mother, and her husband, 63-year-old Charles, also known as Chuck Edmondson, from Clermont County, which is located in Batavia, Ohio, was charged with allegedly torturing and abusing their 5 adopted sons. Now, the married couple, Mother Matthew and Father Charles Edmondson, first received the 5 biological brothers as foster care children. They later adopted the children. 3 of the children are triplets. All 5 of the boys were born with several medical issues that caused them to have special needs. On July 8, 2024, their 20-year-old adult son, named Bailey Edmondson, was arrested. He was indicted by a grand jury on 2 counts of assault and 4 counts of endangering children. Bailey is being accused of physically, emotionally, and mentally abusing the 5 adopted boys. Because of the strong support of the people in the Batavia, Ohio community, news reports from witnesses are constantly calling the police department to give their information about how these 5 adopted boys were being abused. This is what led to 26 new additional charges being filed against the adopted parents and what led to the arrest of their adult son, Bailey Edmondson. This is great news to hear how people in this community cared enough and had enough empathy, concern, and sympathy for these 5 abused children to speak up in support of their life, speak up in support of their safety and well-being. The Clermont County prosecutor, named Mark Tacovey, stated that the 5 boys were in and out of the hospital regularly due to having many different types of injuries. They had bruisings, they had bleach burns, they had internal bleeding. The Edmondsons was able to provide the hospital and the doctors with explanations for the injuries of these children. This caused a delay in the children receiving the help they needed to escape the torment and torture they were experiencing under the abusive care of their adopted parents and their son, Bailey. Based on court records, these precious 5 young boys were being verbally abused. They were placed in a dungeon-like room. Water and food was withheld from them as a form of punishment. They were forced to sit in their own feces. They slept on cold floors with no pillows and blankets, and they were forced to take cold showers. It is very apparent that these innocent, harmless, helpless children were being abused, were being terrorized, were being traumatized and tortured every single day that they were living with these abusive monsters. Currently, the boys have been placed in another foster home where it is reported that they are thriving. Thank you, Jesus. I would like to send prayers out to the brave people in the community of Batavia, Ohio. We have to wonder what type of human being would treat 5 children with special needs in such an inhumane way. I guess we are looking at an example of a family who has severe personality disorders. The members of this family unit, the mother, Matthew, the father, Charles, and the son, Bailey, seem to receive pleasure in humiliating the 5 boys with special needs, seem to receive pleasure in causing them pain. It is just horrible to know that we're living in this nation around such cruel, wicked, evil, and dangerous people. I leave you, good people, with a Bible verse. It is from the book of Psalms, chapter 127, verse 3. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord, the fruit of the womb a reward.